So, how we are going to do it now? First of all, congratulations for being the pictures of today's event. And don't be nervous, it's like I said, safe place. So each one of you is going to have 1 minute to pitch, and it's going to be kind of strict. So try to be on time and yes. And as for the audience, you have now a very important mission to do. So the teams where you worked in now, those are not permanent, those were temporary. So now you have to listen very carefully what kind of ideas guys are going to present. And then you have to select the idea that you want to work with for the next 2 days. So select your favorite idea. But most importantly, please raise your hand if you're a developer, like a coder, programmer, developer person. 1, 2? 2 only? Are you sure? I heard there is more. No, maybe.
Or media technology, or
someone who use computer.
Somebody who can. Yes, somebody who can use. Somebody who understands computers and can do some sort of programming, mock-ups, prototyping, anything related to technology.
Like design.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Good. Anyway, make sure that you guys who raise the hand and who think can do technology stuff don't end up in the same team. Try to find different teams so that every team fairly has different skills in the team. So you can have kind of same conditions for everybody and you can utilize different kinds of skills. Also, if you're a graphic designer and there is like 5 graphic designers in the team, perhaps you can find another team to work with. So make sure you really like get out of your comfort zone and work with different people and kind of look at the project from different perspective and bring your skills on board, important, essential skills. So basically before entering some team, ask, hey, do you need me there? Probably they say yes, but yes. So take notes, listen carefully, and pick your favorite idea. And then we'll have a few minutes for you to go ask more questions and finally join the team. We aim for about 5 people in the team, so make sure there's not 10 people in one team. But we will facilitate it, don't worry. Okay, are you ready to pitch? No. That's a good answer. It's great because you have to do it anyway, so you just gotta get it over with. Okay, who wants to be the first? Yes, great. So I give you mic and then I start the time. You tell me when you're ready. And
All right.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm from Mexico. I'm feeling cold, so no. Okay.
Good.
Well, first, the idea that we have at first with the problem is that there are some people that don't like socialize, or like they have like this. They get to their houses and they don't do anything besides their work or their school. So we were thinking first about how can we take out these people to meet each other or to socialize, and a lot of apps came to our mind, like you have Tinder, you have Couchsurfing, you have Pokemon Go. There were like a lot of examples, but then we got to the point that this problem is not solved like that, because even if something like that existed, probably I wouldn't use it. So the socialization issue goes from behind. So we created the idea of like a platform that is applied since kindergarten to kids in order to develop social skills. And this goes within the education system. So instead of having like a general education system, it gets custom depending on the particular kids that you have. How many time I have?
1 second and okay, great. Good. So remember to later on ask questions if you want to know a little bit more about idea. Okay, are you ready?
Yes. So we find this problem from the students that they have to buy a lot of books and they have to buy it new, and the books cost a lot of money. So we create this platform. We want to create this platform called Bookable, when you can search and buy or rent used books. So now the students don't have to spend a lot of money on the new books, and they can easily find the books they're looking for, because sometimes their books are so expensive and they only need it for maybe a couple of weeks or a couple of days. So in that matter, it will be help for reduce the cost of what buy a new book may have, and and for the owners of books have a little revenue for the old books that they already don't need.
Great. And when you raise my hand, you still have 10 seconds. So yes, it's alarm that you have to wrap up. Okay, great idea. Moving on to the next one.
Yes, so we made this kind of application because there is a big problem in Finland and in other countries of at-risk youth who are falling through the cracks of society but who have not fallen yet, but who are at the risk of teetering off the society and the education system and the work system. So we decided to make this kind of AR, augmented reality GPS-based game that would have low threshold social worker involved and also a community for these youth to meet. The game would be based on a GPS map and would have points and quests where you can check in and you can do something and you can get points for it. With the points you can buy things for your avatar and that kind of thing. So basically this is Tampere Quest, but it could be Helsinki Quest or Beijing Quest or any city quest.
Great, and you still had like 13 seconds, so well done. Yeah?
Okay, we were talking about when you are sitting in your sofa and you are bored and you want to go somewhere, but you don't find anyone to do it. So well, here we have created an app where you can post activities or even search and select other activities. So it's like a private event calendar when you say, for example, I'm going jogging in an hour. Who wants to join? So you can select the gender, the age, and a rather of kilometers. So you can join people who is around you. And the change is that, of course, it's sad if you are sitting in your sofa alone. It's also sad to go alone everywhere you go. So, of course, here we change your face from being sad and alone to be happy and together with people who share your interests, so they are your soulmates.
So it's like Tinder for hobbies.
Yes, this is not
Find
the
a
game.
soulmate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Ready?
So young people love travel, whether it's like to another country or to a near city. So the thing is that they don't usually have that much time to planify the trip, or maybe we are too bored to always go to the same monuments, same places. So we thought about an app that is like has this setting like Pokemon Go and stuff, where like the Pokestops are the monuments and places, and those places are also set by people who live in the city, so they can suggest you new places and new stuff. And so also, what changes? Well, you get the like exploring factor that is lost when you planify a trip and you already know what you're gonna do and stuff. So you just arrive to the city and try to go to the Pokestops you see and stuff. So it's more like an adventure thing. Also, it saves time, the time of planifying everything you want to do and stuff. Also, we were thinking about putting like rewards and stuff to each place you go. Oh, okay.
No, finish up.
Okay, and so what I said, you have new places to visit because other people, like citizens, will help you to find new Pokestops. Like, yeah. So it's
Okay, great. How do you feel about pitching? It's okay, right? It's easy, right? Great. So I think those guys whom you sent from your teams, they really deserve a big round of applause from you guys. Okay, thanks. You can go back to your seats. And now what you have to do, we're going to have about 10 minutes. So please, everybody stand up and go to those different ideas if you would like to learn something more. Or if you already know which idea you want to join, go and join the team. And then we will